Being a content creator, you want the best possible camera for the cheapest price. So I decided to go with the Sony ZV-1, and I wasn't sure where to buy it, Best Buy or Amazon. I bought one from both. In this video, we're gonna go over the pros and cons of buying new versus used. Let's jump over to Best Buy, and I'm gonna show you what you probably should do and what to look for. So here's the receipts for both of them. If you guys look on the left side here, here's the one that I bought used, right, from Best Buy, and on the right is the one I returned and just bought brand new. So if we look here, here's the actual price that it is brand new. It's $749.99, and because it is an open item discount, they took off $170. So, you know, me being on a budget, I'm like, bro, this is yes. So you have your options here: condition, satisfactory. So I'm gonna hop on their site and I'm gonna show you something that if you were to buy it from them, like new or satisfactory, right? If you guys look, here's all the options you got here. So new, I paid $579.99, right? You guys, there's tax on the stuff if you buy from a store of some sort. So, you know, and of course I bought a SD card. I wouldn't go this small right here. I would at least do 128 gigabytes, right? Because yeah, it eats it up, especially if you do stuff in 4K. If you guys look down here, you guys, this is $592. And the tax, you guys, this is half of $100, because you have some people like, oh yeah, it's gonna be only $580. No, there's tax involved. If we hop over here to the new price, right, I paid $649 because it was $749.99, right? And they're like, oh, it's a $100 discount, so it's $649. You guys, the tax on that, look at, sheesh. All this is saying, from what I spent over here to this, you guys, I just had to pay an extra $62 for brand new. Oh my gosh, you guys, I would say do this. It's gonna save you a headache. It's gonna save you time, because when I used this one for some stuff I was doing, guys, it overheated and it just shut everything down. And I was like, bro, I don't got time for that. And yes, my auto power off temp is set to high. I was able to return this one. If you guys look down here, guys, 15-day policy. I would say with this, because it is 15 days on most purchases, put in your actual phone or on a piece of paper, I don't know, somewhere where it's going to alert you 13 days. I say 13 because what happens if you have to work or it's a holiday or something like this, and you actually can't get to the store you're about to return this at? Because I have had certain things for 16 days and they were like, hey, it's 16 days. We're not going to do it. Again, I would go onto their online site, bestbuy.com/returns. And again, you guys, I am not sponsored by Best Buy. I don't have anything going with them. And you know, that would be actually super cool if I did, but I don't. Here's the Best Buy membership sheet I actually took a picture of. So right now you have the free option. You know, you get free shipping with no minimum purchase, all that kind of stuff. And you have a member account for all your order tracking, all that kind of stuff. I would say it's cool because I bought stuff on there and I forgot the receipt and they were like, okay, it's this, what, you know, all that kind of stuff, right? So if you hop over to the My Best Buy Plus, it's only $50 a year. I don't have this option here, but I would probably jump into it if I bought more stuff from Best Buy because of the extended 60-day return and exchange window on most products. I would say, of course, you're going to go onto their online site and kind of look what they have to offer. And then for the My Best total, sheesh, 180. That's no joke right there. For me, honestly, you know, it still has the extended 60-day return policy, and that's about it. But also it has the up to 2 years of product protection, including Apple Care, which if you are into all that kind of stuff, awesome. I'm not, so personally, I would probably, again, jump into the Best Buy Plus, but that is all on you. So yeah, here's what it would cost you in total, you guys. Don't forget about the tax. So let's hop over to Best Buy's website, and I'm going to show you where you can kind of jump on and get something like new. So here we are on their website. I'm going to type in Sony ZV-1 real quick. All right, so here are your options. The one I got, I believe, is this one right here. So you have your options, right? It's gonna be $749, and then, you know, if not, you know, you're just gonna be paying that. I believe they still have that special deal for, I think it was like $649. And again, you do need to kind of go online and see what current deals they have. If you do want to hop into that, cool. So if you kind of scroll down, you guys, they have more buying options. So open box from 502. They have their options right here. You can go to excellent, good, fair. So this is like 562, right? So if you guys look at this price compared to 649, I would say do not do fair, because again, it might overheat. And good, that's all up to you, you guys. This is all up to you. I would do the excellent if you want to try and save a little bit of money. Awesome. So for fair, okay, cool. But you guys add taxes onto this, please, please, please. Because I was like, yeah, it's only this price. No, I live in California, so yeah. All right, so now if we scroll down, they have their Geek Squad protection. So I would only get this if you know for a fact you are going to keep your camera for a long, long time. Because if you get this and you're like, oh, I want to upgrade, you kind of just wasted a lot of money, because you will not be able to sell your brand new ZV-1 for $650. It's not going to happen. So 2 year, a 4 year, right? It is all up to you. All right. So how I actually got my Sony ZV-1, I actually did this right here. I also bought a computer as well from them. So I just kind of put it on the computer. I'm not saying do this. If you know for a fact, you could actually pay this amount. So let's hop into some math real quick, and I'm going to show you how they can actually, I guess, get all their money back from you plus interest. All right, so here's something you will get in the actual mail or online. So at this time, I owe $1,282.49. Look it. They just kind of say, oh, here, you can pay this amount here, and it'll be good. You guys do not do that, because if you see how much you owe, right, and you only pay this amount, it is not going to equal to pay off the amount within, I believe it was 12 months. You guys try and pay this stuff off 1 month earlier, because what they will do, if it's late, you're going to owe the amount, of course, but you're going to owe all of the back interest that is going to show up. So if we go back to this picture right here of the receipt, so let's just say I had to pay off $644.86 in 12 months. So no interest if paid in full within 12 months. So let me get out my calculator. If you guys look at this screen right here, right? So let's say you owe $644.86, and you divide that by 12 months is how much you should pay it off. You should be paying $53.73. You guys look at what they give you. They're like, hey, $30, right? Let's say you did pay that per month. 30 times 12 is 360. And if you subtract minus 644.86, you still owe $284.86. So you will be paying this plus all of the back interest you have to pay. So you guys keep that in mind. Do not do this. Please do not. If you guys look, I'm trying to pay this off soon, right? So let's do 120 times 12, right? It's going to be 1440. So you guys keep that in mind, guys. This is like it's not smart stuff, but like I had to actually sit down and be like, oh, this is what they're doing. They want you to not have the stuff paid off because they want this back interest. So now let's hop over to Amazon, and I'm going to show you the options that they have. You have your options. You guys buy brand new $748. How crazy is that, right? Sheesh. If you guys hop over here on the right side, right, you have your options, and then you can kind of scroll down. Save with used. Very good. You have your options, you guys. If you scroll all the way down and you click this, it's going to show up more options up on the side, right? You have 490, 512, 515, you know, cool. You could get something of this sort, but you guys, look, they aren't, I guess, with Amazon, right? They are their own, I guess, option. I'm not sure how it actually works. So you do have to do extra steps if you purchase through them. I did get something through them, and I had to reach out to them specifically. And yeah, it was a whole thing, right? And I was like, bro. So if you guys want to get something like that, cool. And again, I will put links down below if you want to get something of this sort. They just look on their return, they have 1 full month, right? Within 30 days of the receipt. So you guys remember that. You guys put that in your phone, or however you can remember that. And again, they have their own options, right? If you want to get some kind of plan, if you drop it or something like that. And again, I would only get something of the sort if you know you're going to keep it for a very, very long time. So here's how much I paid. My grand total was $535.54. I did get like new. I would say that it is worth it. You know, it's super clean. It came out really, really good, and I had no issues. It did not overheat, and I was like, yes. So here's how much you're going to be paying. And again, taxes, you guys look at, I paid $43 in taxes. You guys always remember that. And how I actually paid, I put this one as well on a credit card, because again, I don't just have this much laying around, right? That I should, but I don't. Be sure to watch this next video on the screen. It's going to go over what to look for if you're buying from a private party.